See, the trouble is, everybody, please understand, this is a true story. Now, it doesn't have to have space aliens or made-up three-headed monsters or fantastic, unbelievable events.
Why the lights just turn on?
It's in this house
in order for it to be something that's really important to know about.
Oh no, I just hear something move.
This actually happened. I don't think it's anything like you're going to hear about in this story, but let's just hope it's not.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off my game.
This happened.
Just leave it, Aiden. Put it away.
This happened. Not just somewhere in the world, not over in Transylvania, like where Dracula lived. There was a count. Vlad the Impaler, they called him. Merciless. He'd leave the bodies of his victims hanging on spikes way up in the air, just to strike fear into his enemies. And because he was so spiteful. But no. And I'm not talking about something here that happened in the United States, whatever. This happened in Wisconsin. True story. A little ways north of here in a town called Peshtigo. May 1872. There was a logging camp outside of Peshtigo. You can look it up.
Okay.
Probably still find remnants of it there. At this logging camp, a lumberjack. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm a big tough guy until I start trying to do some heavy yard work, and I realize I'm really not as strong or as big and tough as I thought I was or used to be. Not even close to as tough as I used to think I was. But a lumberjack, a man's man, was killed, strangled to death. Now, there was a buzz for a while. Local watering hole nearby called the Dew Drop In. And there was talk about it. What happened? Oh. No details ever came out. And the case went cold. And the lumberjack and his strangulation were soon more or less forgotten. Now, some time went past. About a year later, a stranger came into the Dew Drop In with a box carrying a pet badger. My goodness. Who ever heard of that?
Not me.
Who's got a pet badger in a box? But this man came in and he said, "Hi, this is Pinky, my badger, and I employ this badger in gaming. Is anyone up for a game?" Well, the local said, "What do you got in mind, mister?" And he said, "Well, tell you what, I'll bet any man here that he doesn't have a dog that can get Pinky out of this here box." Well, guys soon gathered around. First guy put his money down and bet on a stout, ferocious bulldog. Bulldog went in that box after the badger. Next thing you know, bulldog comes out, tail between his legs. And that's not easy because their tail's only this long. Next, a fat Cocker Spaniel.
What's a Cocker Spaniel?
Oh, it's a little curly-haired brown, reddish-brown dog, but a little thing, little cute face, floppy ears. Went in there, thrashing around, a sound that I won't even try to. Oh man, let's go there. So, before you know it, Cocker Spaniel comes out with the badger attached to its leg, screaming to high anything. Well, technically, the dog won. True story. Isn't this insane? This is insane. So the man paid up, and he said, "You know what? This badger let me down." He went to the bartender, said, "Because this badger lost me money, I'm going to take it out and strangle it. You got some rope I can use?" And the bartender gave him rope to strangle Pinky. So the man took the rope and Pinky and the box, and off he went. So later that night when the bartender was closing up, he's in the back room, gonna go out the back way. All of a sudden he heard something. See that little thing? Hang on. And all of a sudden he hears a voice and he says, "Put your hands up in the air. I've got a gun." And the man had a revolver. And the man was that stranger that came to town with the badger. He said, "Mister, you're coming with me. You see, you don't know me, but I'm a Pinkerton agent." Now, Pinkerton, they were the top of the private detectives.
Aiden, just chill, Aiden.
They were like the FBI and the CIA before they even had them. But the Pinkerton, they were detectives for hire. They were good. They got their man. And this Pinkerton agent said, "I got a revolver, so you're going to come with me." So he took the bartender out down that back road for that horrific murder. And he showed that bartender the rope he had gotten to strangle Pinky. And he compared it with the rope that he had collected from the crime scene. And it was a match. That was the rope used to strangle the lumberjack. And confronted with that evidence, the bartender confessed. And he left Peshtigo in irons. And that really happened. You need to know. And now you know.
Is there actually somebody back there? I swear.
No, there's not.
Okay, thank you.